Alright, welcome to another Free Patch Friday over at our Gear website store. Every Friday, every order is going to get a free patch. And if you order a lot, you'll get even more free patches. Today is a special Friday. We are in need of funding, so we're going to have some extra specials today, some incentives to purchase from the Gear website store. And as you can see, the TwoWay patch batches have arrived. In fact, they're completely shipped, and we're now sending the stuff out to the various participants of the patch batch. Well, so we're going to do two things in this video. We're going to take a look at the patch batch and what the people are grabbing, and then anybody who orders from the Gear website store today will be in the running. And this evening on the Daily Gun Show, somebody who purchases from the Gear website store, or maybe more depending on how many orders we get, ideally, every 5 orders will have a chance to win one of these. We're going to send one of these out with every 5 orders randomly. So let's take a look at what that means. So first off, we start with the card that we gave everybody who was one of the first 100 participants in the patch batch. You made it possible for these 12 Pro 2A organizations and projects to get 100 of their own patches, and that's what we're looking at here on the table. This is a 100 patches for GunTube. This is 100 patches for GunStreamer. This is 100 patches for Utah. This is 100 patches for Yankee and Matt and their projects, for TwoWay Fund, for Ghost Tactical and Clover, for Gear Report, and I could go on. Florida Carry, Every Second Matters, right? So all these organizations not only have the resource of these 100 patches, but they have the collaboration of working together with people that have done successful campaigns, that are doing successful Patreon projects, that have successful platforms, and we're going to collaborate and use these resources that the 262 backers provided as efficiently as possible, so that we all grow from this project. We're not just simply making patches happen. Those are the catalyst for us to work together and be a stronger Second Amendment media. So this was the card to commemorate that, and the first 100 people got numbered sets. So you'll get one of these cards. We'll take that with a handout that Florida Carry included with everybody's that went out. We also have some business cards from Owl and Anchor, a company in California that helps us immensely on projects like this. From gunchannels.com, a community we built. It's 6 years old now. It's a place for projects like this. Every Second Matters. On the second day of each month, we talk about our Second Amendment. That's been going on for 6 years now. And then we've got Gear Websites, our store, which again is what we're going to be offering this patch batch to anyone who purchases from the store today is going to be in the running. This information will go into one of these padded envelopes. This means it's going to be shipped, both insured and tracked. Now we'll put in one of Clover's patches, and this is our first time debuting it, but everybody who ordered one of these knows what they are now. We kept this one a bit of a secret, and this is kind of cool because it's meant to be a companion to our rifle patch that we did for the Firearms Inventors cards last year. Now this patch was actually a little too long to even fit into an envelope, and rifles are often a little bit longer than shotguns, so we made Clovers just a little bit shorter, but we did them together so that you can display them however you might want on your patch panel. So that's kind of a cool patch, and he's got his Flood Life campaign on there, but it's kind of subtle. And then he's got his Clover there, of course, and his URL. I think he did a great job. This is 100% Clover's design. He did it, so like I say, to kind of complement and work with our rifle. And these are two of our longer patches. Probably won't see a lot of these get made. These are not inexpensive. So we start out with Clover's contribution to the patch batch, the shotgun. I've been packing them like this with the Never Enough Ammo and the Every Second Matters stacked on each other. Never Enough Ammo is a guy who's been doing live conversations weekly, often more than once weekly, for the last many years, maybe 7 years. And he's brought lots of people into the mix. Every Second Matters, as I mentioned, is a campaign where we talk about the Second Amendment on the 2nd of each month. Matt from Never Enough Ammo, Yankee from the Yankee Marshal, Tony from the TwoWay Fund, and others all contributed to that beginnings of Every Second Matters and have participated since. We've got the Yankee Marshal, a unique gun channel on YouTube, and an interesting voice. We've been chatting with Yankee through match chats and Yankees chats for years, again, probably 7-8 years now. We've got Yuta with the Pew Pew Jew and his t-shirt, which is now a PVC patch. It's got the Gun Control is Not Kosher logo, and if I could get it to focus, it's kind of cool. It's got his URL right on there, very subtle, and great design. That's Yuta's design. Those two, the largest of the two, go in next. Then I was taking Tony from 2A 4E. Now this was my biggest failure, I think, in the project, is this one came out way too small, and that's completely my fault. This one should have been every bit as large as Yankees patch here, so we'll definitely make that up to Tony, but still, nonetheless, came out pretty well. Great clarity, and this was definitely a great design. So 2A for E, stacked on to gearreport.com, a great place, a platform for people who are looking for valid gear reviews, but also a place if you're writing, creating content, a place to post gear reviews that actually has its own incentive for funding. And I would definitely recommend you look into Gear Report, a great project. We've got Florida Carry, the gun rights group for the state of Florida, doing good work. We've got GunTube, video hosting platform that's pro-gun. Mike out of, I want to say South Carolina is hosting that. I think his hosting is in actually North Carolina. That's why I'm getting it mixed up. We've got the TwoWay Fund. Tony in Chattanooga, Tennessee has the TwoWay Fund, which is an alternative way to fund projects not only like these, but even more. And instead of having to use Patreon or some other type of method, Tony's offering an alternative thing, and he's got some interesting plans for that. We've got GunStreamer out of Utah, the largest valid video pro 2A video hosting platform with an eye on the future. So happy to have them included in the patch. Got Ghost Tactical, a content creator, podcaster, and again someone who shares his knowledge and his skills and his knowledge of the tools with other content creators. Does good work bringing insight to the industry and to people that are activists. Am I missing anybody? I don't think so. So that's the 12 of the patches. We'll seal that up, and like I say, this gets shipped with tracking and insurance, and this will go out randomly to someone who purchases from the Gear website store today at any level, so no minimum order to be included in the drawing. And if we do get more than 5 orders today, then we'll put together another patch batch and send that one out, so that you have a 1 in 5 chance of winning one of these, no matter how many orders. Well, assuming we don't run out of patch batches, no matter how many orders we get today. We really do thank the people that keep our projects online, give us the time and the ability to do projects like this one that bring our community together, and that kind of give us some creative ways to collaborate and fundraise so that we can do our other projects, our other interests out there for the Second Amendment. So thanks everyone for watching. Head over to the Gear website store and buy some cool stuff. We've got Firearms Inventors cards. We've got the Guns of the Old West cards, both of those designed here in Tucson, created or printed in Texas, so 100% made in the USA. We do have some patches and stickers and some other stuff that'll be going on the site today, some collectibles out of the various collections. Thanks for your support. Let us know in the comments if you have any questions or concerns, and as always, thanks for watching.